I stayed at the Hotel Elysa-Luxembourg recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at Hotel Elysa-Luxembourg, the check-in process was super smooth and welcoming. The staff greeted us with warm smiles, and I felt right at home as they quickly handled our paperwork. It was a breeze getting our keys, and before we knew it, we were off to our cozy room, ready to unwind after a long day of travel. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room at Hotel Elysa-Luxembourg was super cozy and clean, just what I needed after a long day of exploring Paris. I loved that it had a mini fridge and tea-making facilities, which made it feel like a little home away from home. The bathroom was modern and well-maintained, although a bit small, but the shower was great and the marble finish added a nice touch. Location and surroundings. The location of Hotel Elysa-Luxembourg is just perfect. It's only a 2-minute stroll to the stunning Luxembourg Gardens, which is a great spot to relax or have a picnic. Plus, with so many cafes, restaurants, and bars nearby, it's super easy to grab a bite or a drink after a day of exploring. I loved how close it was to the metro and RER stations, making it a breeze to get to all the major attractions like Notre Dame and the Eiffel Tower. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I have to say that breakfast at Hotel Elysa-Luxembourg was a real treat. Every morning, I headed down to the dining room, which had this charming vibe with its exposed stone walls. The buffet spread was pretty impressive, offering a mix of fresh pastries, fruits, and coffee that fueled my day of exploring Paris. I loved being able to grab a quick bite before heading out to the nearby Luxembourg Gardens, or hopping on the metro to see the sights. Plus, the staff was super friendly, making the whole experience feel cozy and welcoming. Honestly, it was a perfect start to my days in the city. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into a cozy Parisian haven right in the heart of the city. The vibe is super relaxed, and I loved how close it was to the beautiful Luxembourg Gardens, just a quick stroll away. My room was clean and comfortable, with air conditioning that was a lifesaver during the hot days. I enjoyed sipping coffee from the kettle provided while taking in the charming street view from my window. The staff were incredibly friendly, always ready to help with recommendations or just to chat about the best spots to check out. Plus, the breakfast spread was delicious, setting me up perfectly for a day of exploring. After busy days of sightseeing, it felt great to come back to such a welcoming place. Overall, I felt right at home and can't wait to return. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Amazing location. Seriously, being just a 2-minute walk from the Luxembourg Gardens and close to public transport made exploring Paris so easy and convenient. Friendly staff. The staff were super welcoming and helpful. They really made me feel at home and were always ready to assist with recommendations. Clean and comfortable rooms. My room was spotless and cozy, with a comfy bed that made it easy to relax after a long day of sightseeing. Plus, the air conditioning was a lifesaver. Great breakfast options. I loved starting my day with a delicious buffet breakfast. It had a nice variety that set me up perfectly for a day of exploring. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Small rooms. The room was a bit on the small side, which is typical for Paris, but it was manageable for a short stay. Just don't expect a ton of space. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.9. So, would I stay here again? Absolutely. Hotel Elysa-Luxembourg was the perfect base for my Paris adventure. With its unbeatable location near the Luxembourg Gardens and cozy, clean rooms, I felt right at home after a day of exploring. The friendly staff made my stay even better, and I can't wait to return for another round of croissants and city vibes. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.